The world of football is a whirlwind of emotions, mysteries, and decisions that shape the destiny of clubs. And at the heart of this passionate narrative is Liverpool, a team that never ceases to amaze with its ability to innovate, negotiate, and continually reinvent itself. In the summer of 2023, the spotlight is once again fixed on Anfield, where the maneuvers orchestrated by manager Arne Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes promise not only to strengthen the squad but also to redefine the way the club approaches the transfer market. Imagine being a Liverpool supporter in the midst of a European summer and suddenly hearing that your club is on the verge of sealing a colossal deal involving Florian Wirtz, one of the brightest gems in world football. The £116 million fee might make anyone blink twice. After all, we're talking about a 22-year-old whose value seems to be projected not just for the present, but also for the future. However, this transaction goes far beyond the price tag. It reveals the brilliance behind Liverpool's strategy, a club that for decades has built its reputation not just through victories on the pitch, but also through financial wisdom off it. Richard Hughes, the man working behind the scenes, has been a key cog in this well-oiled machine. He's not merely a football executive, he's a meticulous strategist, someone who sees opportunities where others only perceive obstacles. The Wirtz case is emblematic of this. Despite the impressive investment, Liverpool ensured the young German signed a contract that fit seamlessly into the club's wage structure. Yes, you read that right, Florian Wirtz, a talent who has already dazzled in the Bundesliga and attracted the interest of giants like Manchester City, will be earning under £200,000 per week, a genuine bargain considering the impact he's expected to make. Ben Jacobs, journalist for TalkSport, shed further light on the deal, describing how Liverpool struck a balanced and intelligent agreement. Wirtz will earn around £10 million per year, which could rise to £12.5 million depending on individual and team bonuses, Jacobs explained. This means he fits perfectly into Liverpool's financial model. He's behind Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk in terms of wages, which shows just how shrewd Hughes' work has been. That statement sounds like music to the fans' ears, as it proves Liverpool not only secured a phenomenal player but also maintained its financial stability. When we think of major football deals, we often imagine astronomical contracts, players demanding superstar status, and clubs willing to abandon their principles in the name of instant glory. However, Liverpool under Hughes has followed a different path. His approach is rooted in patience, strategic planning, and a deep understanding of each player's true value. In this sense, the arrival of Wirtz is a double triumph. The club has acquired a player who can revolutionize the midfield while avoiding an irreparable hole in its finances. Moreover, there are fascinating details that make this story even more compelling. For instance, it's known that Manchester City, Liverpool's traditional rivals, were interested in Wirtz. However, the citizens backed off, possibly daunted by the total costs involved, from the transfer fee to wages and agent commissions. And this is another crucial point, Liverpool not only managed to attract Wirtz, but did so without jeopardizing future ambitions. It's as if Hughes has discovered the secret formula to turn seemingly impossible challenges into golden opportunities. But wait, the story doesn't end with Wirtz. While the German attacking midfielder prepares to undergo his medical and finalize his move to Anfield, another name is practically confirmed, Milos Kerkez. The Hungarian left-back, currently at Bournemouth, is set to become the next player to walk through the doors at Liverpool, following the same standard of excellence and efficiency in negotiations. In fact, Kerkez's own father publicly stated that his son is heading to the club, once again highlighting Richard Hughes' central role in the operation. Kerkez, just 19 years old, is a dynamic and versatile youngster, capable of offering depth to the defensive line while contributing in attack. He represents exactly the kind of profile Arne Slot is looking for to implement his modern, fluid style of play. With Kerkez and Wirtz already secured, Liverpool is taking firm strides towards the future, consolidating a robust base to compete both in the Premier League and the Champions League. Now, let's take a look at the bigger picture. Anyone who follows football knows that spending large sums on new players requires making adjustments in other areas. For Liverpool, this means carefully evaluating who stays and who leaves the current squad. Players like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Roberto Firmino, though he has already departed, and others could be made available on the market to generate funds and free up space. Additionally, there are rumours that the club is monitoring young forwards and centre-backs to further complement the group. This renewal process is guided by a clear vision to create a competitive, balanced team adapted to Arne Slot's ideas. The Dutch manager, who took over following Jurgen Klopp's departure, is seeking to imprint his identity on Liverpool, combining physical intensity, tactical creativity, and a touch of boldness. With Wirtz and Hughes now on board, Slot will have valuable pieces with which to begin shaping his legacy. And the best part? All of these changes arrive just in time for pre-season, including an upcoming tour of Asia that promises to be an unmissable spectacle. Picture packed stadiums, roaring fans, and emerging stars showing their skills under Arne Slot's watchful eye. This trip won't just be an opportunity to test new tactical combinations, it'll also be a chance to win hearts and minds in increasingly vital global markets. Meanwhile, Liverpool fans can afford to dream big. They have every reason to believe the club is building something special, something that merges tradition with innovation, prudence with ambition. Every decision made by Richard Hughes and Arne Slot seems to reflect a broader philosophy. Liverpool doesn't just want to win, it wants to win with style, intelligence, and passion. With Wirtz lighting up the midfield, Hughes strengthening the defence, and Slot at the helm, Liverpool are ready to take another step towards footballing immortality. And who knows? Perhaps this is only the first chapter of a new golden era at Anfield. And so, Liverpool continues to prove that its mastery in the transfer market is far from a coincidence. With Florian Wirtz and Milos Kerkez practically part of the squad already, the Reds aren't stopping there. Richard Hughes, the architect behind these masterstrokes, appears to have yet another ace up his sleeve. And if you think this story is over, think again. It seems Liverpool has just pulled off another transfer masterstroke. Want to know how they keep turning every move into gold? Click the card beside and find out what's coming next.